Alright y'all, welcome to another Chris show. I didn't do a video last week because I felt like there really wasn't enough of the coronavirus or updates or anything ongoing to really give you guys another thing to talk about. But quite a few things have transpired over the course of this week. We got a stimulus bill that involves $2 trillion. We have more celebrities either helping out or some embarrassing themselves. We got conspiracy theories that celebrities are doing this because they're getting paid to do it. We got normal people complaining that rich people aren't donating enough. There's just a lot going on. So I'm going to give an update about quarantining, about corona, and how some people still aren't taking it serious. How is it affecting me in general? So be sure to tune into the Chris show this week. Alright, so like I said, I've been doing, if you haven't been paying attention to my channel, I've been doing fitness, quarantine, home-related video workouts. You know, we're all stuck at home, not able to go to the gym. So I've kind of been gearing more towards that because there's only so many ways you could talk about the coronavirus or give updates about it or just voice your opinion on it before it becomes a topic that's over-talked about, or it's just, I got tired of talking about it last week. That's why I didn't even make a video. But, you know, it's been another week. We got some new information. Before I go too deep into stuff, I want to give my thoughts. First of all, the state of Florida. What are you guys doing? Like, I still see people that are going to the beaches. There's people at Jacksonville beaches over the weekend. They're finally closing those down. A church in Florida had a mega gathering. Every time I look at Florida, I see not good things. And their governor's an idiot. I'm not going to go into him, but yeah, if you know DeSantis, he's not the smartest. So the state of Florida, what is y'all doing? Y'all need to get it together. Then we have, you know, billionaires, the 1%ers. Some of them are donating 1 million. Some people are donating 10 million. Some are even doing 25 million. I'm grateful and respectful for whatever they can give. I'm not one of these people that give the snide remarks, oh, you're only giving 0.5% of your wealth. You're a greedy motherfucker. Like, I don't get, it's their money. They earn that right to do that. They gotta do whatever they want to do with money. And also, people are ignorant. Just because your net wealth is $1 billion, that does not mean your assets on hand are $1 billion. That doesn't mean they have $1 billion in their fucking closet that they're able to pull out at that exact second. Here, I want to donate that. You guys are showing your ignorance in that. So just because that's their net worth does not mean that's the assets they have on hand. So they can't just do that away. Some of that's with stocks, or it's just either way, it's not that simple of let me give away 5% of my wealth to help this outbreak. It's not, yeah. So people that are complaining like that, you look dumb as fuck to me. I'm not vibing with you on that. Then we got Cardi B that's trying to say it's a conspiracy that celebs are being paid to say they have the coronavirus. Cardi, nah. The reason that more celebs are coming out that they're having the coronavirus is because they have money. And people that are being tested are the people that have money. Or the people that are traveling and all that other stuff. They're not worried about average Joes like me. We ain't getting tested. We gotta be, you know, coughing to the point that we look sick to be getting tested. But these millionaires and these celebrities, of course they're gonna be getting tested because they got money. And when you have money, you get tested and you get treated first. That's how our healthcare system has always worked. I don't know always worked, but since I've been around, if you have more money, you're more than likely to be treated because you have the health insurance to pay for it. So of course they're gonna help you than someone that they're not gonna be paid back from. So Cardi B, you foolish for that one. I don't side with you on that. But then we also have these news people that are talking about celebrities are being bold by not wearing makeup inside. It's like, who the fuck cares about that, honestly? Like, no. I don't give a fuck what a celebrity's wearing inside their house. Or we saw this Sam Smith guy crying on camera because he's going through this. Bro, you got a $12 million home. I don't give a fuck what you crying about. You could deal with it in any type of way. There's people that are at home with domestic violence abuse situations. There are kids that are with abusive parents. They probably can't even leave their room without being worried. There's people that are worried about how they're gonna eat the next few hours because they don't have that luxury like you do. So you doing this whole sob story of crying stuff, bro, keep it. You will look like a dummy to me. I downloaded your music. You're pretty talented and stuff, but that didn't rub me the right way. And then we have people like Vanessa Hudgens that completely look dumb as fuck, downplaying the corona. Now that she's backtracking and trying to be sorry, I ain't sorry. You stupid. You showed your privilege and your richness, and I'm not worried about the coronavirus. Really? Now you're gonna be worried about your wallet afterwards though. So I ain't got no sympathy for you either. Now we're gonna get into this stimulus. You know what I'm talking about? Well, if you owe child support, you ain't getting none. If your parents claim you as a dependent, you ain't getting that $1,200. Those people, y'all ain't getting no $1,200. Deal with it. One instance, the stimulus, I don't agree with it for both sides. I think Republicans, of course, they fucked up, but I don't think Democrats did that well either. Because when you look at Canada or what other countries are doing to handle this situation, it's going along much smoothly or much better. Yeah, this situation, the unemployment, they handled that well. I don't think one $1,200 payment's enough to coincide with this virus. It maybe should have been $3,000, maybe $4,500. Whatever, that value was not enough to me. It definitely isn't. We'll see how that goes. The increasing people's unemployments and extending that for 13 weeks, or if people ran out of unemployment, they could reapply. I agree with that. That's a good decision. But the problem here, why are you guys bailing out companies so much? We know why, because this country caters to capitalism and caters to businesses. But this was the time to help the people. This was the time to truly help America come together. But obviously that's not going to happen. I mean, we can go into debates about student loan forgiveness and all that other stuff. We have people that are bitter because they paid off their student loan, so they want these people to be, their student debt to be forgotten. But we're also in a system that's broken. There's people, in our parents' day and age, they were able to go to college and they will get a summer job and pay off their student debt that summer, you know what I mean? And that's not how it works. People are accruing over $150K in debt and they're not even able to get jobs. And then you wonder why, hey, these people owe like $1,000 a month. That could be $1,000 a month spent into the economy. But instead, y'all want to be greedy, talking about, oh, Americans are lazy, they just want people to pay things off for them and this and that and the other. No. This would actually help boom the economy and help people get spending on these businesses and go to the movies and go to the malls and go places and do stuff to help drive the economy up instead of all of us being in debt for a college that's kind of a sham at this point. Yes, don't get me wrong, college is helpful and beneficial. It's helped me in my life, but it shouldn't cost that much and not so many people should be in debt for it. So they missed the ball on trying to help that. Yeah, they stopped payments and interest for a few months, but that ain't really gonna fix this economy in the future. Ain't nobody trying to hear the sympathy. These businesses are gonna go out of business. Yeah, so these businesses are going out of business, but you want the average American who just lost their job and don't have any money to be able to pay their bills, pay rent, and all these, this, that, and the other. We clearly know what America's about. They gotta protect the 1%ers, they gotta protect the big businesses. So, in an instance, America failed. I hope, one of the last things I want to go into before I start talking about myself, I hope this coronavirus situation has made you realize that all that shit they said to you before about we can't afford this, we can't afford that, it's bullshit. How are you able to pull out $2 trillion out your ass when we already $17 trillion in debt as well? Because money is what it is. They just say that this is an issue, and they say they can't do that, but if they really wanted to, they could cancel student loan debt, they could cancel a lot of things. They could federally regulate weed and make money off that. They could give reparations to black people if they wanted to. There's so many things this government could do, but they just choose not to because they don't have to. And that's why you people need to start voting, and not just for the presidents, senators, house reps, everything. If you did not realize how much politics matters after this, I don't know what to tell you. You saying, oh, this doesn't affect my life. Did this coronavirus not affect your life? Did losing jobs not affect your life? Did them not handling the situation as fast as they could be not affected your life? And if you say no, you're a fucking idiot at this point. There's no defending it. Get your ass out and vote. Go out and register. Tell your family people to go out and register. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, whatever side you believe on, you better start believing in that going forward and voting for it. Because I'm tired of people always complaining after the fact, but you never cared before and was precautious and did things to help benefit this country. So I hope you guys have taken this lesson from this. So lastly, it's not mainly been like a news show, it's been like an update show. So it's an update. The quarantine has definitely affected me. There's some days I'm feeling great, there's some days I'm feeling down, there's some days I just go through the motions and then the day ends. It's definitely weird. Sometimes I wake up 3 a.m., sometimes I wake up 10 p.m., not 10 p.m., 10 a.m. It's just, I'm just in a weird state, and you know, it's like we can apply for jobs, but jobs aren't really hiring when they're doing phone interviews. So it's like you want to feel productive, but being productive isn't really being productive. So it's like, what can you do? That's why I've been doing more YouTube videos. I've been trying to do stuff to help keep me sane. And let's talk about it in the comment section. What are you guys doing to keep yourself sane during this coronavirus? Have you been doing more home workouts? Have you been taking up more video game playing? Have you been involving more time with your family? You started binge watching shows? Like, what have y'all been doing? You watch movies. I'm not a movie person. I've been watching Sopranos. I'm almost finished with that. So it's like, I've been doing a bunch of other stuff. I picked up my love of video games back for a bit. Like I said, I've been doing videos. I've been preparing for many other things. I've just been trying to keep myself busy because it's crazy out here. But also, y'all need to stay your asses inside. I still see people going out and trying to do functions, social stuff with their friends. Like, nah, just save it so we can end this quarantine. It doesn't go on for 3 months instead of, and let it only go on for like a month or two instead of 3 months to 6 months if we all keep delaying it. So since recording this video, there's been an update. Trump, someone who's clarified and made very clear that he wanted to open things up by Easter. He's actually declared that we're doing this quarantine until April 30th. Who knows if we extend it farther from this, but let it be known that Donald Trump now is saying that Easter was an estimate. He was pretty adamant that it was going to be Easter, that he was going to let people get back to work because that was so important. But clearly this coronavirus is more serious than he thought, because he was the person that denounced it when it first happened. But at least now he's finally realizing this is a serious situation and y'all need to take this serious. Take care of your loved ones. If you're around older people, keep that 6 feet distance. Don't touch things, wash your hands, and just take care of yourself. Hopefully you're healthy. Take your multivitamins if you don't. That's all I gotta say. Shit's getting really crazy. We're gonna do this from March. It was like mid-March all the way till the end of April. So that's a month and a half, maybe longer. We in for a journey, y'all. Hopefully y'all can deal with yourselves. You can do some self-improvement. If not, maybe you can play some video games. Maybe you smoke weed. Maybe you're a drinker. Hopefully you're not doing meth, heroin, or cocaine, or one of those. Just keep it civil, you know what I'm saying? But do what you gotta do to maintain. Maybe you have a home gym. But yeah, y'all, shit's getting real. So yeah, this is mainly what I really wanted to talk about this week. Just give you guys an update on how I feel about all things considered, all things going on. Coronavirus, yes, it's still ongoing. I'm gonna do shows whenever I feel like there's enough news or something for me to talk about. That may not be every week, but hopefully if it's not every week, then I'm gonna be doing a gym video in placement. So you can always check Chris out. I'm gonna be posting videos. I always do Monday at noon, and then I'm gonna start doing the other videos. I'm gonna post Thursday at noon. So Monday and Thursdays, that's when you should be checking out for Chris. Thursday will always be something gym related, and Monday will either be the Chris show, do another gym if there's not enough news to talk about with this pandemic going on. So don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bells for all my videos, like, comment, share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. This Chris, I'm out this motherfucker.